here we are. We're stepping into episode 3 after the blimmin' pain. We'll be honest here, won't we? Of panel lining. We get the equal pain of riveting now. The F16 doesn't have that many visible rivets. It's quite a clean, smooth airframe. Another thing I'll pass on, which I'll discover, is if you hold control and roll your mouse wheel, you can zoom in and out instead of having to constantly go down to here and faff about with that. But we'll keep going. Okay, rivet lines. This is always a fun one. Right. So, I believe one way we can do it is to go to dynamics. No, not dynamics. Bloody hell. No, it's the pressure thing. Incremental. No. Bloody hell. Dynamics options. Okay. Yeah. Trying to figure where it'll be for you. It's quite nightmarish thing, this, because otherwise we'll be drawing rivets. Well, quite literally, it'll be a case of click, click, click. All day you'll be doing that. Believe me. There has got to be a way. There is always a way. So I'm just going to try something out here. Stroke path. Solid colour. Line style. Dash pattern. Oh, okay. I think that might be what we want. Aha! Don't you? So, looks like we have to predefine our dashes, like so. But that's not so bad. We can do that. In fact, we'll stroke it with that, not a 6 pixel brush, oh jeez. One should be big enough. Let's check that. Let's delete that path and have a look. Yeah, they're a bit close together though. So let's redo that. Straight path, line style, and we'll get rid of every other one. Let's try that again. Delete the path. Much better. Right. Now we are cooking on gas. So, not only can we do rivet lines this way, but we needn't have used a predefined pencil or paintbrush to define the panel lines. How typical is that? Right, so let's do this thing. Okay, layer. Now the F16, it has multiple rivet lines across the wing. I'm just going to move that to there. Okay, so let's just have a rough guesstimate. You might want to do a bit more research, and this will go for here to here. That looks good. Let's define a new one from here to here. That's good to me. Let's see. Yep. Okay, straight path. Line style. Verify the line style. Hit stroke. Delete that path. Double click that. Stroke path again. Verify the line style again. Hit stroke. And delete. Oh, now we're cooking on gas, folks. Now we are cooking. So we'll put another one in just here for the sake of it. Again, straight path. stroke, delete path. What's one more, eh? Another one, straight path, stroke, delete path. There you go, you can say that's your rivet. So that's how it's done. I was always wondering. So we know how that's done. So that's our riveting. So let's just put on a few rivet lines a bit better this time. Up to here. Bring it down to, no, not Bezier, curve it. Bezier curving it there, don't want that. That'll do it. So we'll have that and we'll bring it back down across to here. Okay. Let's stroke that with our nice newly discovered trick of how to do the straight paths. Okay. So we'll delete that. Let's get rid of all these other paths so they're out of the way. Okay, let's define another one from here to here. Okay, let's stroke that one. And delete that one. Another one. And we'll stroke that one. And delete that one. Right, so that's that. Now you've got your vertical rivet lines. This is much the same as your panel lines in many respects. Do your verticals on a new layer. So we'll put one in, say, here to here. And it just looks right. And again, straight path, stroke. Delete that path off. Why the dogs always have to bark while I'm working, I have no heffing idea. Stroke. Delete path. We'll put another short one in here just as an example. I'm just doing this quickly. As you can see, we get this look, but you can see we've got overlaps. So that's where your lasso select tool comes in, or your free select tool. It's free and polygonal segments. Okay. So then we just want to take a look at where they're overlapping. So here to here to here to here. Yeah, we'll clear those off. Here to here to here to here to here. Yeah, we'll clear that up. What we'll do is make sure there's no overlapping rivets, which are going to give a double effect. Like so. And finally, we'll go for here. Like that. Control Shift A. Yep. I'm remembering the shortcuts now. So then we end up with this sort of look. And then we can merge that down. We can right click it, hit duplicate. Okay, it's made a copy of it. We then select this here, the flip tool. Click that. Then click on the layer. Okay, that's made a flip of it. We then select the move tool. Click it again and then we move it into place. Shift click. Shift and an arrow key moves it in larger increments. So there we go. We can then merge that down. Okay, so we're looking good there. I wonder if it will let us do a clipping mask. Not that I can see, but I'm sure there's a way. So I'm going to just select these. Yeah, right. So let's just take the arrow opacity down. Say there, and again we're going to want to duplicate this and add some shading to it. So again, filter, blur, Gaussian. Okay, 5 and 5. Looks good to me. We'll take the opacity back up to about 20. So we're there, so now we can start to see there is life coming into this airframe. Well, hey. Now, another thing you might want to do is some streaking. So again, we duplicate our panel lines layer here. And if these dogs don't shut up, I swear they are going to be going full stop. So one thing we can do to get that look is use this tool here. which is the smudge tool. Now we take that thing's size up to 10 or so pixels. We can then see our grey here. We can just drag it down in areas like so to create these nice smudged areas. And you needn't be neat about them, you can just fly down the line like this. Yeah, so you just do that and then you can take your opacity of it down to how you like. So yeah, that's just a simple one, simple weathering technique. Another thing you can lightly do is create a new layer, flood fill it white over the top. No, for goodness sake. I didn't say layer copy, did I? New layer. Okay. Flood fill it white. Filters, there should be one for noise. Yep. Let's see. RGB noise. Spread, pick. Oh, let's try RGB noise. There we go. Now if you want to tick independent RGB, you can see we've made it sort of grayscale, so we can up these values. Select to 1 and 1. Excellent. Right click on the mode, multiply, drag it down to get this nice flecked effect. Beautiful. And we go again, filter, blur, Gaussian blur, 5 and 5. Let's have that. Okay, and we can bring it back up till it looks a bit muckier. There we go. And there you can see we've got the basics of weathering starting to form. So it's not too difficult, you just have to spend time, work on it when you can, do what you like really, mess around. So that's just the simple basics of weathering. Just a bit of an impromptu episode 3 in a way. So in episode 4 we'll look at simple things such as markings. But don't forget, and I'm going to stress this, save often and save incrementally. What that means is save it the first time as like I have fusetop.xcf, okay? Next save, you save it as fusetop_1.xcf, because then if you have to revert to an earlier state because you've made an error and flattened it, for example, and saved after you've flattened it, you can easily go back to your prior version. So, with that said, that's been episode 3. Thank you for watching. Take care.